So back to the point where I talked about I can speed this up. So if I wanted to trick you on the scale and have just the scale weight change, just the scale weight, if that's the only thing you're measuring, I can trick you and I can make you think that I have the secret. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna make you do endless cardio, burn a whole bunch of calories. I'm going to put you in a really big calorie deficit, maybe like 900 calories, which is probably like a third of what people are eating normally these days. I'm not going to let you use any resistance training at all. I'm going to cut out all the salt in your diet, and I'm going to cut out all the carbs in your diet. And I'm going to make you drink a whole bunch of water. What does this all do? So cutting out the carbs, less water is retained in your body. Drinking more water, your body gets rid of more water. The more comes in, the more it's safe, it's using and getting rid of. If I'm cutting the salt, you're not going to retain as much water. If you're in a really low calorie deficit, you're going to burn a lot of energy. You're not going to have enough energy just to live your life on a daily basis, and your body's going to eat itself. It's going to catabolize itself. And this is the trick here. What I'm telling you not to do muscle training, it's because I'm not sending the signal to your body to keep the muscle, and your body's going to be okay with getting rid of it. So you're losing a whole bunch of weight, but how much of that is actually fat versus how much is muscle and things that you might want to keep in the long run. So in the long run, you're going to want to maintain your muscle. And some people, they burn a whole bunch and then try to build it back. And I just don't see the value in that. I'm going to try to keep as much muscle as you can, if not build some, while losing body fat. Because in the long run, you're not going to have to do as much building back, and it's not going to feel like an uphill battle when you get there. So yes, I understand. I know how to trick your body to losing weight, because usually it's just water. Usually it's just getting rid of stuff, and it's going to suck it right back in the next moment you eat again. And this is the trick that they use to make fighters make weight. And if you've listened to some of the podcasts, there was one with Terry that we talked about this. There are things that we do to help fighters make weight. So they have to be under a certain weight to be able to fight in a weight class. We can get that. And then within the time that they weigh in and they actually do the fight, they gain like 5, 10, 15, some people even 20, 25 pounds. And what do? We put them in a sauna suit. We put them in wraps. We cut out, we get the water out. We cut the carbs. We get the really low calorie. We make them exercise in really intense heat. We put them in the sauna. We do things that are going to dehydrate them basically, and they're going to drop weight, but they're not going to drop real weight. Because our goal was not to lose muscle. They need to be strong and then as soon as they start eating again, they gain that weight again. So I am not here to try to trick you. I'm not trying to make you think that I'm magic. And some of those other things, those wraps and all those things, that's what they're trying to do. So I promise you, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the long road, and I might lose people along the way. I understand that. And I've unfortunately have had to come to terms with that, because I at one point want to help everyone. I still would love to help everybody, but I can't meet you where you're at if your expectation is this sort of late night infomercial change. I'm here to help you, and I'm here to give you sustainable results, but I will not do it with a lack of integrity. I will not do it so I'm tricking you into thinking that you're losing weight. So I promise you, I got you in the past. I'm not holding anything back, and I'm trying to get myself out of a job if I help enough of you guys. I've said this before, but you got to trust me. You got to understand that I'm not here to try to trick your body and use these tactics to try to make you think that I know what I'm talking about. But I do know, but it'll take you longer to recognize that. And I'm okay with that at this point.